This video is going to cover how to use the new PDF Embedder Premium widget, and it is compatible inside virtually every browser, whether it is in a mobile or a desktop browser. Before I show you how to set it up, I just want to show you how it looks in a couple of browsers. So I already have the widget set up, so I'm just going to publish the website. So here's what the website looks like in Chrome. This isn't that big of a deal because PDFs are able to embed pretty easily into a desktop version of Chrome. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like inside Firefox. So previously, or if you would use the free version of the PDF embedder, it did not load inside Firefox. This widget does. Now I'm going to show you Safari. Loads great in Safari. Then we'll just do Opera. And it loads well in Opera. Now, one of the really cool features about this widget is that it works well in mobile browsers. So if you want, you can actually just scan the QR code to open up the website inside your phone. But if not, I will show you an example of what it looks like in an iPhone emulator. So this example is going to show you what it looks like in an iPhone 6s. So in the URL, I'll enter http muse.j-26.com muse PDF. So this is what it looks like inside a mobile browser. And as you can see, you have all the menu options that you would normally have in a desktop browser. You're able to scroll down the PDF, so it all functions in the same way that a PDF would inside a desktop browser. Alright, now I'll show you what it looks like in an Android device. So, as you can see, basically the exact same thing that I just showed in the iPhone. Alright, so now I'm going to go over how to set this up. So, when you purchase the widget, it comes with two downloads. So you'll have the actual PDF embedder that will open up inside Muse, and then it also comes with a downloads archive. So just unzip that downloads archive, and inside the downloads folder you'll see two more folders, and these need to be uploaded to your server. This is extremely easy to do, and I will show you how to do it inside a free app that is called FileZilla. So once you've signed into your server, this is what FileZilla is going to look like. And I'm going to toggle some of these menu displays off because it's a little overwhelming and kind of difficult to navigate. Alright, inside your server, there will be a folder called public_HTML. Open that up, and that is as deep as you're going to go inside your server. So even if your website is in a separate subfolder, do not open that folder. You're just going to put the folders that you downloaded into the public_HTML folder. It's a lot of the use of the word folders. On the left side, we're going to navigate back to your downloads folder, or my downloads folder. Then open up the downloads that came with the widget. And then you're going to select the web and build folders. Then right click and click upload. Now it will take everything a few minutes to finish uploading, but what's going on is it's essentially building a PDF application inside your server. And that is why it works so well in every device. Because rather than relying on the browser to have the right extensions installed for the PDF to display inside the browser, your website is telling the browser to use your application to display the PDF. Once those folders have finished uploading, then you are all done with the setup. Now I'll go into Muse to show you how this awesome widget works. There are two important things to be aware of when using this widget. The first is that it will not display a thumbnail image inside Muse. The second is that it will also not show up in a preview of the website. So I'm going to export the website into the browser just so you can see what it will look like when you preview the website. So that's what it will look like, and you do not need to worry if you see that. It does not at all mean that the widget is not working. The only way to see how the PDF looks inside your website is to actually publish your website. But once it's published, it will look like this. So this is where you adjust all the settings inside the widget. Right here is where you're able to upload the PDF. And then mode, you have 3 different options. So default just shows the PDF in the way that I've been showing in the examples. Then thumbnail sidebar does this. So thumbnail sidebar shows the thumbnail sidebar. And then the second option is show bookmark sidebar. If the PDF has bookmarks in it, you can select that option. And so this is what the bookmark sidebar looks like. Then the next two are zoom percentage and page number. If you leave the zoom percentage at 0, that will just tell the PDF application to display the PDF at the default zoom. Then the last option is page number. So if you wanted the PDF to automatically display page number 3 when the browser loads, then you can do that right here. So I'm going to set this to page number 3. I'm going to set the zoom to 200% so you can see an example of both. I'm going to turn the bookmark sidebar back off. And as you can see, up here it shows that it's now on page 3 and the zoom is set to 200%. So that's why it's probably better to just leave the zoom at its default of 0. So I'm going to switch back to automatic zoom. And that's what it would automatically look like if you set the PDF to automatically show page number 3 in the default zoom of 0. So those are all the settings that come with the widget. If you open the More Info section, that just explains how you need to upload the folders to your public HTML folder. But also, you can click directly on this text and it will automatically download the files that you need. Then in the report section, this is something that I've been slowly adding to all of my widgets. It allows you to report a bug or an error in the widget or request a feature. So if you click report a bug, just give your post a title, and sometimes the title is all that you'll need to be able to explain the issue that's going on with the widget. But if you need to explain more, then you can do that down here where it says leave a comment. Then once you've filled that out, just click submit new issue. And then with the request a feature, it's basically the exact same thing. Each link just categorizes the request or report differently. So again, just give your feature a title, write a quick description, then click submit new issue. And that is it for the PDF Embedder Premium. I hope you like it.